Hey Realmwalkers! Nightingale Realms Rebuilt fundamentally changes how respites work. It allows you to have your main state be in any realm you want. Like maybe you want to find a realm with a specific POI to build around. Or maybe you want to move to an untamed hunt realm. Or maybe you want a supplementary state. For example, today I'll be expanding into a farming realm, but I'll be keeping my home realm as it is. This video is for those who want to move to a new realm, but don't know exactly where to start. Let's get into it. Now the first thing to know is that this whole process is going to be really time consuming. So you ought to prep for this like you would any other activity in the game. You want to make a specialized outfit and prepare extra food and a bunch of hunger potions. Personally, I recommend an exploration, gathering, and building focused outfit. Try to prioritize materials with carry weight and speed, but there's no need to min-max them. Having charms of the Wind, the Raven, and the Wanderer all would be awesome here. And since you won't be doing any fighting, you should probably apply a bunch of gathering charms too. Lumberjack, Bounty, Mining, and Skinning. Your last clothing charm slot could be Mule or Pioneer, though I personally swapped out Wanderer for Mule, just so I could carry more stuff. As for infusions, feel free to apply whatever you want. I personally went with Weight. You'll also want to bring a prep kit with you. You'll probably want to make 2 settler cards, the higher the tier the better. You should play one now if it isn't already active. This will give you a maximum weight bonus. You'll also need at least 1 realm address card that leads to your current respite realm. Make multiple ones if you need to come back to this realm later. Finally, you'll want to bring enough materials for a crude portal, a lodestar, a peeps box, a realmic transmuter, and a bunch of steamer trunks. It's a good idea to put 100 of each of these into your peeps box. Stone blocks, wood, sticks, fiber, and rocks. Then you can go to another realm and scout out for your spot. Once you've found it, the first thing I recommend is building a staging area off to the side. If you're in a dangerous realm, or if you're in nightmare mode, I recommend building a floating platform and putting everything up there instead. Should be easy enough to build, just place 4 foundations on top of each other, pickle up to the top, and place a ring around it to make a 3x3 platform. Build your portal up here and play that address card to the old respite realm. And be careful not to destroy this portal. At least, not till you're ready. Okay, now pop an estate care next to it, and set this to your new respite. Then place your lodestar, peeps box, and transmuter along with a bunch of those steamer trunks. I also recommend putting all of your building materials into one of those trunks and setting it to allow build from storage. Finally, you'll want to make a bedroll under a section of roof. Now when everything's secure, you ought to play that second settler card to get your weight capacity up. Once you're ready, head on through that portal back to your old respite. And if you haven't already recruited a survivor, I highly recommend grabbing one just for this move. Make sure to disallow everything except follow, then take all their stuff and turn it into essence, because we want a lot of room in their inventory. Best thing to do now is to take every container you've got and move them all into one spot. You ought to grab your heaviest stuff and put them in the peeps box or on your recruit, and then fill up your own inventory. Then simply return to your new respite. Dump whatever you've got into those boxes, and you may as well build up some more boxes while you're here. Basically, you want to do this over and over again until you're done moving. If you're moving absolutely everything, I highly recommend breaking down all your augments and crafting benches, then transferring and storing their materials separately. It just makes it easier to rebuild everything once you're at that stage. And when you're done, you'll likely have loads of containers with a bunch of mixed stuff. I highly recommend not sorting everything out until you're done building, except for the build materials. I suggest putting those in that container we made earlier. And now that we're here, you're pretty much free to build out your new estate. Anyway, that pretty much sums up what you need to do when moving realms. If you found any of this useful, consider subscribing. And if you've got tips of your own, share them down in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.